Hello everybody, it's Barbon back with another video. Um, I'm recording this intro here after I recorded today's episode, so if things seem a little bit wonky or whatever, or something seems like it was there and then it goes back in time, that's why. I didn't like the take of the intro I had from before I started recording, so I decided to just redo it here. But yeah, so let's get right on to the episode today. I was just mining some trees here um, to get some supplies for what we're going to do today. So, guys, we're going to start off here at the mob farm. You can see I've changed it up a little bit here, nothing too dramatic or anything, but in between episodes, I decided to build a auto sorter. This will be one of 3 auto sorters I know for sure that we want. So I built the first one on my own. I'll build the other 2 on camera, though, don't worry. I also did some expanding to the base, so we have a couple of hallways that go this way now. Here we can go down and see the auto sorter though. So we have 13 items here that we get from this farm. Some more than others. You can see the arrows. We actually have a ton of arrows already, and I actually have an overfill that is over here. Let me just go up there really quick and show you that. So basically, whenever we get arrows, since the arrows should be full by now, or they're almost full. Once this chest is full, and this here fills up, as well as that, any other arrows that we get are going to go all the way down here to the end, where they go into a chest, and in that chest, they'll get funneled into a hopper, and then into a dropper, and this dropper is set to subtract mode here on this observer, which basically makes it fire anytime an item is inserted. And then it gets put in the lava there. So we won't get like just a huge stockpile of excess items in this system. We'll only get what we want, and then that'll be pretty much it, which is good. I wanted it like that. I don't want to have things overflowing because that can break the system. But this is actually, it's not my design because I have never built one of these before, but I wanted to build one just to get a taste of how it's done. And so yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this turned out. We have lots of bones, gunpowder, and arrows, zombie flesh. Getting a lot of string now. Here's some witch drops because witches spawn in here. Some of the stuff that I put in here was just enough to get the auto sorter to work. So like feathers, chicken, sticks, we put all those in there. The glass bottles, and the glowstone. But this other stuff here is pretty much all from the system. If we go down the hallway here, we have a new area. I think I'd showed this before. We're back behind the tree farm. It's right over there. But we have this like big drop down from above. Then also like a bunch of cave system back here that goes off towards our original part of this area where we had the first base with the first iron farm. That goes off in that direction. But if we head over to this side, this fork in the hallway. Oh, by the way, I've been using signs to put what I might build in this area on the wall. So I can't really put anything here besides something that's maybe like 1 block deep. So for here, I was thinking we may not do anything too important, but yeah, we'll have to see. There might be something I can farm that's like a 1 block wide farm, maybe a vine farm. Will go here. I could put just a bunch of vines and then have them grow down and harvest them. Could even probably auto harvest. I'm not sure if you can do that, but we'll have to try that out. I might put the bulk storage room in this area here. This is a big solid chunk of stone. It doesn't need to be super close to our regular storage room as long as we have a place that I can put a bunch of stuff. That'll all get auto sorted. That'll be one of our auto sorters that I'll build. Then we go down here and we have another little hallway. There's actually a ravine that runs through our base right here, and here's the end of it right there. But it goes that way under the tree farm. And here's, I'm not sure what we're going to do with this area here, but I like the idea of having maybe like a place you can look down into. And so we may make more of a base down there. I know I talked about a slime farm last episode. We may build a slime farm off in that direction, close to the cow farm, and we may get to it from here somehow. So, and I was also thinking about possibly putting like a glass enclosure here for the charged creeper boomer that we have out there, or we may just make this a bamboo farm. We'll see. Over here, I'm thinking maybe a pumpkin melon farm. There's not really anything back here, so we can probably take up this space here with a pumpkin and melon farm. That'll be great to trade with our farmer villagers, so we'll probably bring a couple villagers down in this area. This is just a chest full of crap and TNT that I was using to blow out this area. We come up and we're right here in the big square room by the tree farm and the storage room. Still don't know what I want to do with this wall. It's kind of like a weird shape, especially with this railing here. And I've tried to move this railing and it doesn't work, so not sure what we're going to do with that. But I think I'm going to have this be like some flowers and maybe some saplings and stuff planted here. I've been trying to work out the lighting for the base, and I noticed that if you use a lot of times back when people would build underground bases in like earlier versions of Minecraft, they would put a pumpkin with a pressure plate to hide lighting. But you can actually use a redstone lamp to hide the lighting, and then you just see that black border. You don't see that nasty orange border, or you don't see the glowstone. So I think we're going to go with this because it kind of gives it like a maybe like this is like a joint between the two pieces of wood, like a big support piece. And I don't think it looks bad. It's not even very noticeable once you get a bunch of grass. I've been planting grass and putting some ferns down and mushrooms around here too, but like here you don't even really notice it. Like you can't even really see that one. Or if you're over here, you don't really notice it. Same goes for this area. You don't even really see those there with the grass there. This room, I do have lights on the ceiling just because I was having trouble getting this lit up, and I ended up building these lights, and then I did the pressure plates, so that's something I did before. We may keep it. I kind of like it, but we may get rid of it as well. Added some lanterns there. One of these hidden lighting wheat things. Vines are getting out of control like they always do. But yeah, since we have a pressure plate, it does this sometimes. Kind of annoying, but we'll have to live with it, I guess. Did a little bit more work down this way towards the animal farms. I just added in, like I said, some mushrooms, grass, stuff like that, some decorations. I may have showed this last episode. If I did, I'm sorry. But yeah, so we're going to head down this way now. I wanted to head over to the nether actually and do a little bit of overworld exploration. The way I'm doing that is, I'll actually show you once we're in the nether, but basically I'm on the roof of the nether over the bedrock. And I'll do another episode pretty soon because I do actually have a blaze farm in this world, as well as some other nethery kind of stuff. I was actually going to fight a blaze today, but I think I'd rather do some exploration. I'm really looking for a snowy taiga biome, and with this world we don't seem to have any very close. So the closest one is actually like almost 10,000 blocks away. So there's no way I'm going to walk all the way there. The world file would get huge doing that. So what we're going to do is, if you didn't know, you can divide those coordinates by 8 in the nether, and you can actually get to that location through a portal. So since we're on the roof here, it's pretty easy. All we have to do is divide both by 8. So 8700 divided by 8 is like roughly 1100, and then negative 4000 divided by 8 is roughly 500. Yeah, so like about 500. So negative 500. So we just need to head to that location in the nether here on the roof, put down a portal, and then we're good to go. We'll be in the snowy taiga biome, and the program that I'm using to find this is called Mine Atlas. It basically gives you an overview of where the biomes are in your world. That's actually how I found the Mushroom Island and the Mesa as well. They were really far out too, so I probably would have never found them if I didn't put them into Mine Atlas. So it's a sort of cheaty program, but if you're really looking for a biome in your world and you really want one, it's a good way to find one pretty easily and not have to go through like weeks of searching in game. So we're going to go ahead and head to 1100, negative 500 here. Alright, so it looks like we're pretty much in the right spot here. It's about 5 minutes later, so it's about 5 minutes of running. Over 1,000 blocks, even with, or I guess it's about 1,500 blocks, even with it only being an eighth of the way there. So definitely would not want to do this completely in the overworld. Would just take way too long. It's still going to take me like over 5 minutes to get home once I decide to actually go back home. But let me just get this portal placed down, and if my calculations were correct, this should put us between a snowy taiga and an ice spikes biome, which are two things I wanted to find. So let's go ahead and go through. And it'll probably take a minute to load the terrain, but subspace bubble. What is that? What is that? Use the nether to travel 7 kilometers in the overworld. Interesting. Okay, so we got an achievement for that too. So yeah, as you can see, my calculations were correct. We're in a snowy taiga here. Let me just get down the coordinates really quick, because we're going to do a little bit of exploration here. Nope, don't blow up. I'm going to actually skip the night here, and then we'll explore during the day. And the sun is just coming up, guys, so we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of exploration around here. I spent the night on top of this hill, and that's really annoying. Right when I start recording, they start coming to get me. That's annoying. Okay, I did get some phantom membrane from one of them though, so that's nice. But yeah, so here's where we ended up at. There's the portal right down there. You can see there's the snowy taiga that I was wanting. There's some more over here, and then there's the ice spikes biome. We're gonna go check out the ice spikes first because it looks like some really interesting terrain. But yeah, so the reason I wanted to come here is because of a couple things. One, I really like when it snows in Minecraft. I think it's a really cool particle effect, and I wanted that because I want to build a base in this area eventually. I want to have multiple bases in this world, and one of them I want to be in like a snowy biome. So this is perfect for that. Probably gonna end up building between the ice spikes and the snowy taiga, just because I like seeing the ice spikes now and then, but I don't want to. I want the trees around, I guess. So, and I have a lot of nostalgia for this biome, the snowy taiga. It's one of those that my first few worlds that I had in survival, they had a lot of these in them, so it brings back a lot of memories of like early Minecraft for me, and I wanted to like relive that. So I also really miss these ice plains right here. These like frozen. I guess it's a frozen river. What is it called? It's called a frozen river. I used to collect a lot of ice on these back when I was first starting to play. So again, just a lot of memories of doing things with this biome. Oh, there's snowy foxes too. I forgot about those. We do not want all this stuff to burn. Nope. Stop burning. I don't want this biome to burn down. We're gonna have to like contain this lava because I don't want this biome burning down. It's kind of defeat the purpose of coming here. So let's just wall this off really quick. That's better. Okay. Yeah, so I actually had a frozen river that looked a lot like this in one of my single player worlds. And for a while there, I was really interested in ice because you can run super fast on it. And this was before like the boats and packed ice, blue ice, all that stuff. This was before they added all that. So ice was the fastest way pretty much to run unless you used a minecart or ender pearls. So I was like obsessed with getting a bunch of this stuff and just running around on it. And it's still really fun just to run around on it, but I find that this biome, or these snowy biomes, I really don't get a lot of them in my worlds anymore. And I'm not really sure why that is. I don't know if maybe Mojang made them generate less, because the world generator is a lot different now than it was. Oh, there's an igloo. It's a lot different now than it was back in like 1.2, 1.3 when I was playing a lot. So yeah, let's head down here and check out. I'm sure you all know what's down here already, but wait, is that down there? Should be. Yeah, here we go. I dug up the wrong block. Okay, it's this block. Yeah, we will leave those. Okay, so I'm sure you guys know what's down here, but like I said, I never really find this kind of stuff in survival, so I do want to check it out. We will be stealing this. It's pretty useful. Wonder if we can get any good trades from these guys. I don't know. Like I said, we're going to set up a base around here somewhere, so we will actually want some zombie villagers. I'm going to cure this guy while I'm here, I guess, just because of that. And then we'll take down the coordinates. So that when we come back here, we can easily get these guys up to the surface. Yeah, so we are a long ways from spawn. We're like almost 10,000 blocks. So I definitely would not wanted to have done this if we didn't have the nether transportation thing. I'm gonna wait for these guys, or for this guy to cure, and then we're gonna go head off in that direction. Alright guys, so our villager down there finally turned into, our zombie villager finally turned into a regular villager, so we're gonna go ahead and keep exploring here. I wanted to go check out this mountain. It looks kind of cool with that waterfall. I have kind of some ideas for a base out here, but I'm not really sure exactly what I want to do. I think I want to have sort of a science lab themed base where it's like a very like futuristic kind of like research lab kind of. This is really cool here actually. But yeah, I'm not too sure about that yet. We'll see. I'll probably end up experimenting with designs and creative, and then we won't start building this base for a while yet probably. And I think I actually want to look for a stronghold here, because we should be far away from spawn, that this would be a different stronghold than the one that we'll end up finding near spawn. And we'll probably find the stronghold maybe next episode. I definitely want to find it and explore it before we go to the end. Just because, I don't know, I don't like rushing in there and then just immediately going to the end. I kind of like to explore it and then come back. So, but yeah, here's one of the snowy taigas. I think they're actually officially called cold taigas now, but I think at one point they were just called snowy taigas. I wanted to check out this overhang. It looks kind of cool too. Oh wow, yeah, this is a pretty cool area. It's actually really neat. Okay, I'm gonna head off in that direction. I'm not gonna stay here too much longer. I basically just wanted to find this area and generate some chunks, just so that we would have this area in our world if we ever did want to build a base here, which I do. I want to have multiple bases around the world that I can go to and just stay at, and have, enough there that I can basically live there if I want to. The cave will always be our main base. I don't think I'm going to be changing that. Whoa, that's really cool. I don't think I'm going to be changing that at all. We might want to build like in this area. That's a really cool view there. But like I said, I do want to be able to go around the world. Maybe we want to do some snowy stuff, some like, I don't know, maybe some project where we want to build like some kind of a snowy village or something like that, or like a snow mansion or something. Then we can come here and easily do that. So of course it's getting dark again because I stayed in that igloo for a while with the villagers, but this is a super cool place here. I'm going to take down the coordinates actually. We're probably going to head back pretty soon. I just really wanted to show you guys how I do my exploration, because it's sort of cheaty that I use Mine Atlas. I'll admit that's not exactly vanilla, but the way I figure, I probably would have never found this area, since it's so far out, if I didn't use a mapping program. So I may as well use a mapping program just to be able to have some interesting biomes in the world here that I can show you guys. I'm probably going to head back here in just a second, but just wanted to generate a couple of these chunks here because I map this world out. Every time I save the map after a major like exploration or a major build, I always use my overview or mapper program. I always use my overview or mapper program to get an overview of the world and just see where things are at. I think it's cool to know, exactly where your builds are in relation to other things. Yeah, we may end up building right around here because this is a really cool mountain with the ice spikes on it. And building in a snowy area is actually something I haven't done before. I said that earlier I had a world that had a lot of this snowy terrain, but I never really built in it. I mainly just kind of explored it and got ice and snow from it. So I like to try to experiment with new biomes in this world. We'll probably end up building a mesa base as well because I've never built in a mesa biome either. What kind of biome is that? I think that's just regular taiga, which is I think this is what they ended up replacing most of the snowy taiga biomes with. It's just this regular taiga, yeah, which I think is kind of boring. I mean, it's just grass and a bunch of spruce trees, nothing too exciting. And it rains in there too, whereas here you get the cool snow, the particles. The terrain just looks a lot different with all the snow all over the ground. And you get snowy foxes, stuff like that. Unique mobs. You get the, what are they called? Husks? No, those are the desert zombies. These are the, what are they called? Fraids or something? Not sure. They're the cold weather skeletons. That's really cool. Yeah, that's that same mountain, I think. We definitely want to build in this area, I think. But they're those snowy skeletons that give you slowness. They shoot you with slowness arrows. I can't remember what they're called, but anyway, there's some pumpkins over there. Anyway, I think we're going to head back now. Alright guys, so I'm going to be fighting a wither today. This will be the first wither of the world here. And actually my first wither I've fought since like 1.4 or 5 when they came out. I think it was 1.4 when they came out. So this is the first time that I've actually fought one in survival since then. Kind of nervous about it. Not really too sure how it's gonna go, but yeah. So I'm gonna get my potions ready here. I've got speed 2 in case I need to run away from him, strength 2, and regeneration. So don't have any instant health. Hopefully I don't die and lose all my stuff. That would really suck. We can always run away if we need to. So yeah, we're gonna do it right now. We're on the roof of the nether. So yeah, I'm actually pretty scared to do this because, like I said, it has been a long time since I fought the wither. So yeah, this might not go so well. Okay. Drink some of our potions. Alright. Pretty nervous. No, come here. Come here, guy. He's not gonna wanna fight us, is he? Oh, we need to eat. Oh, he is getting us. Okay. Can't run with that wither effect. Looks like we're getting him down a little bit, though. It's good. Oh, now he's in sword mode. Oh, man. No, he's going to blow up our stuff. No, 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 no. That's so bad. That's really bad. That's like all my good gear. Oh, man, my chest is pounding now. I'm like... I'm pretty scared. I think he's going to blow up all of our stuff. That really sucks, because that's all my netherite gear and my my trident and all that. We're going to grab some armor, though, really quick. Let's see, protection 4, protection 4, protection 4. Alright. Hopefully we can still get him. Hopefully he doesn't blow up all of our stuff. We need smite. Where's smite? I only have sharpness. Okay, we'll take sharpness. We'll take a power 3 bow, a bunch of arrows, some golden apples, and some steak. Hopefully we can get some of our stuff back. I really just have not fought this guy like ever, so I'm not used to how hard he is. Sorry if I'm a little shaky, but super stressful. Hopefully he doesn't destroy all of our stuff, because I'm going to have to grind a lot to get all that back if he does. Just isn't too big of a deal, but it does suck to have to get all that netherite. Well, he's under his he's at his sword mode still. Let's see if we can get him away from our stuff if we find him. Where's he even at? Come on, guy. Come over here. Okay, so at least he's still in sword mode, which means if we can get him to come over here, he probably won't blow up our stuff. No, come here, guy. Oh man. Oh man, he's gonna blow up all that stuff, isn't he? Oh, thank God he's gone. And I don't think he blew up all of our stuff, so we should be able to get some of it back. If not all of it, which would be great. Let me see, did he blow up anything? I want to pick up everything first. We got our armor. Where's the helmet? Is the helmet here? The helmet's here. Alright, get rid of that. Here's our axe. Did we really not lose anything? Hang on. Okay, axe. Shit, I'm gonna die again. Okay. There's the nether star. Okay, so we got... Did we get all of our tools? I think we did. Is this our bow? No, here's our bow. Got all of our armor. Got the steak back. The nether star. Oh, there's a wither rose there. That's pretty cool. I don't have one of those yet. Got a bunch of arrows that we don't even need. But awesome. Okay, so we didn't lose anything, which is really surprising. We even got our one of those things back. Awesome. Okay. I'm going to head back home now. Let me just make sure I'm going towards the right direction. East. Yep. Okay. So, yeah, we got our first nether star here. I'm going to probably be doing some speed mining with that. And we're probably going to try to fight another wither pretty soon, because I want to get, like, at least 5 or 6 beacons around the world in different places. I want a couple at our base so we have regeneration and strength, and as well as... haste 2 for being able to build things and mine super fast. That'll be really nice. But yeah, I did this on the roof of the nether because I figured it would be a really good place where he couldn't blow up the ground, or couldn't get stuck in a hole or anything. I did not expect to die though. Yeah, we got our trident too. I was worried about the trident because that's actually the first trident I've ever gotten in survival. They've been out for a couple years now, but I've just never gotten one until now. Oh yeah, I got a charged creeper. Named him Boomer. He's chilling in there while we figure out what we want to do with him. I do want to do something with him though, because I've never had a charged creeper in my world before, and I used the trident. I didn't get him like completely legit, but I don't know. I think that's still fine. Thunderstorms are so rare now that it's kind of hard to actually get a charged creeper naturally. It's actually really hard. Like I've tried to do it. I've done it for like a couple hours. I would just go and like wait for thunderstorms and wait for them to spawn. They never spawn. So I went ahead and just used the trident. And I also got a skeleton head because I made a second charged creeper and then had him blow up on a skeleton. Or I guess it's a skeleton skull. And we got some heart of seas in there too. We can turn those into conduits soon. But okay, here's our first beacon. And do we not have the achievement for that? Interesting. I thought there used to be achievements for that stuff. Let me see here. Where is it? Bring home the beacon. Construct and place a beacon. Summon the wither. Okay. So I think then we just place the beacon. We probably have to do it on top of like one of those one of these things. I think for now I'm gonna do it out of iron. We'll wait until we have a bit more emeralds to do it, but each of these is equal to a stack of block of emeralds, so it's really not gonna be too hard to do that. I think I'm gonna put this for now in the sugarcane farm. This will be the center of our beacon. There we go. There's the achievement. I knew there was an achievement. That's why I was like, what? Anyways, guys, I think that's all we're going to have time for this episode. Unfortunately, I actually recorded more, but just didn't have the time to put it in this episode. I try to keep these to be around a half hour. There's a couple really, really long ones in there, and I don't like doing that. I'd rather them be half hour or less. But yeah, so next episode we're going to go find the stronghold, preparing for episode 10, where we will be fighting the Ender Dragon. But I hope you enjoyed today's episode, even though we didn't do a whole lot. Just did some kind of exploring and that kind of stuff. But it's fun to do that, take a break from building and redstone every now and then. So hope you enjoyed. And until the next one, I hope you take care, stay safe, stay well, and see you later.